Once again, a blessed time and a blessed evening. Thank you for tuning in into our broadcast on Leadership Nuggets, whereby we are encouraging each other on leadership. We are speaking to leaders, and we trust God that for every thought or suggestion that we bring on the table, you can think through it, as we learned last week, that you must think through things. You can think through it and apply if it is applicable in your own setup. But we are hoping and praying that you will have good organization, a strong organization through these few nuggets. Today, we are looking on this topic: everything rises and falls on leadership, the type of leadership you have. We have been looking on judgment and justice, but today I feel like we can look at on this topic: everything rises and falls on leadership. The strength of any family, the strength of any church, the strength of any organization, the strength of any country, the strength of any business, the strength of anything, any political party is not just on the numbers it commands, but is on the type of leadership it has. The success of your church, the success of your organization is determined by the leadership it has. Nothing changes without leadership. Nothing succeeds without leadership. Nothing works without leadership. Nothing progresses without sound leadership. These days, the world over is challenged by a leadership crisis, where many people are occupying leadership positions, yet they are not leaders. Societies, families, churches, great organizations are breaking up in an alarming rate, and the root cause is mainly the type of leadership employed by that type of a setup. More people are confused and do not know what to do, and many have questions without answers because there is a leadership crisis. More books have been written on leadership, yet we have shortage of leaders. People today all over the world are desperate for leaders. They want to be influenced by someone they can truly trust, someone with a good character, someone with good moral ethics, someone with good work ethics, someone who can live a life and be accountable to the people he or she leads. All over the world, there is a rising voice from even young generation who are desperately calling for leadership to guide them into the future. All over the world, this voice is crying. Today's elders were once young too, and in their days, they once called for guidance and for leaders to take the baton and hand it over to them. Any thinking that is revolutionary has always been in the hands of the younger generation. As Hugh P. Newton says, the youth always inherit the revolution. As a leader, take responsibility of educating the youth. Pass on the truth. Pass on the baton to the next generation. Teach them early what we learned very late. Teach them early what we learned very late. Those ahead need to hear the greater cry from those that they lead, and not take it as a threat, but as a challenge on how they can display sound leadership. If you want to become someone who can positively influence other people, you need to apply the following 6 thoughts. Number 1, model consistency of character. Solid trust can only develop when people can trust you all the time. Number 2, employ honest communication. To be trustworthy, you have to be like a good musical composition. Your words and your music must match. Always bring things on the table. Dialogue not monologuing. A monologue is whereby you are only saying things and imparting your thoughts. Allow the others to share their thoughts too. Have a setup, have a good communication, be honest on it. Dialogue is the way to go in every sphere of organization. Number 3, value transparency as a leader. If you are honest with people and admit your challenges or your weakness, they will appreciate your honesty and they will be able to relate to you better. Being secretive and mysterious makes people not to trust you for that. Learn to value transparency as a leader. Don't be secretive. John Maxwell, in his book, The 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership, he says, according to the law of the lead, leadership ability is the lead that determines a person's level of effectiveness. The lower an individual's ability to lead, the lower the lead on his potential. The higher the individual's ability to lead, the higher the lead on his potential. I close quote. Let your lead be higher. Be transparent in your dealings as a leader. Number 4, exemplify humility. People never trust any leader whom they see is proud, arrogant, driven by ego, driven by jealousy, driven by greed, and having the belief that he is the only better. Just know this: the people you are leading, some of the people know what you are doing better than you. Always have that heart that somebody can add value in my leadership style. Number 5, demonstrate your support for others. Nothing develops or displays your character better than your desire to put others first. Develop others, elevate others, promote the people that are under you, make them better, give them the platform, open a door for someone. Somebody once opened a door for you. Open a door for someone. Promote that person. Don't frustrate that person. Don't frustrate that gift that the Lord has blessed you with in that particular person. Number 6, fulfill your promises as a leader. One of the fastest ways to break trust with others is in failing to fulfill your commitments. You must be able to deliver according to your promises. Also, learn as a leader not to be threatened by other intelligent people that the Lord has given you. Value them, harness those ideas, elevate them. They will take you far. Be a leader that is trustworthy. From these 6 thoughts, we will continue next week. Please, I beg you, choose the right kind of leadership style. It will bless your organization, and your organization will live long. We love you and we pray for you. We appreciate you. Thank you for liking this page. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for sharing. And thank you for the feedback that you always give to us. And I pray, may your organizations be stronger and stronger with the good type of leadership you employ. Next week, we are continuing. But from me today and the crew, we want to say, we love you. #Lendaba isahamba njalo. Thank you. Good night.